No, how has it been in the building this week coming off of a game that you guys were in and then let it get away?
Um, we just been locked in, honestly. I mean, I feel like we had great preparation going into Florida State week, but of course, things didn't go the way we planned. We just been locked in. It's just been a lot of attention to detail, focus, and just we just really cleaning up the mental errors, little things, we're not letting slide. We still have a real good football team. Everything that we want is still in front of us. We just have to all hold ourselves accountable for the mistakes we all made in the game and move on because you can't live in the past. So we plan on taking our anger out on Grambling. So that's the plan.
No, this is a running back room where like all y'all seem to be able to do something different really well, and we're still waiting on John to come back. Logan Diggs didn't play in that game. How good can this running back room be, and like what do you kind of see everybody's role being this week?
Uh, yeah, we got a lot of pieces in the running back room. Like I said earlier in camp, this is about consistency. Everybody has ability. I think, in my opinion, everybody's pretty much an all-around back. It just comes down to maximizing opportunity, not really worrying about how many touches you may or may not get. Just when the coaches call your name, be ready to help the team and contribute. Because it's all about how you approach, your day. It's all about how you approach practice, meetings, all about how you wake up in the morning. It's in our routine. So I just think and every guy just understands that everybody wants the ball, but what it comes down to is just not being selfish and making plays when your number's called.
No, does that competition in the running back room make you guys play harder, practice harder to get that spot?
Yeah, I don't even think it's about how deep the running back room is. I mean, you should compete with yourself. I think that's the biggest thing. You shouldn't really be worried about who's practicing, who's not practicing. You need to be competing with yourself because, if we're all bringing the best out of each other, then we're all gonna be a better group overall. It's human nature to think about how many carries you're gonna get or how many touches you may get, but if that's your main focus going into game day or going into practice, then you're gonna be making mistakes. You're gonna miss your detailed assignments. So it's really just about locking in on your approach and having the right mindset going into practice of how can I make the team better.
After this last game, do you see if there's going to be did that clear up the situation for the running backs for this next game? Like, is there going to be a more consistent running back this game, or are y'all going to stick to equal play?
Yeah, honestly, I think it just really comes down to whoever has the high hand, whoever's really making the most consistent plays out there, who's having the least MAs, who's really just out there, making the right plays necessary and doing what the coaches are asking them to do. It's really hard to predict, there's so many talented dudes in that room. It's really hard to predict how many touches everybody's gonna get. But you got to be ready though. We play a physical game, so you got to be ready at any play. Y'all seen it last year. We had a lot of guys going into the season. The season went on. Things happen. So you got to be prepared. Your role may increase one week, it may decrease the next week, but it's just about being ready, staying ready.
With all three running backs last week having a total of 49 yards, how do you expect the run game to bounce back so that if you guys do all get a chance to play, you can be used to the best of your abilities?
Yeah, no, I feel like we're gonna get it going. It's a long season. Every game may require us to run the ball 75% of the time. Some games may require us to run the ball 40% of the time. I think it really depends on what scheme we're seeing out there. It depends on, what Jaden or Nuss is feeling. It depends on how the flow of the game is going and how we're being played. But I think we still have a long season ahead of us. I think we got a great balanced offense. It's just gonna really come down to everybody being locking in on the attention to detail and us playing the style of ball we can all play. Because everybody knows we have a better team than that. Of course, we didn't show that in the second half, but we gonna get together. We gonna get it going, without a doubt.
Any other question for now?
I feel like this spring and this summer and even into fall camp, Trey Bradford wasn't really talked much about. He showed some flashes against Florida State. Were you surprised?
Nah, most definitely. I've been training with Trey for about a few years now, and he's always had great athletic ability. Of course, he wasn't here last year, but he works hard. He's a hard worker, man. He makes his room better. It was real good seeing him make plays to help us contribute. He has the right attitude every day. He comes in to work. He comes in with the right mindset. He's not really worried about how many touches he may or may not get. He's just ready to have the right approach and play. He works hard. He challenges everybody. He challenges me to be better. He challenges the whole room to be better. So it didn't surprise me at all to see him, make plays and contribute the way he did. And we expecting big things from him as well.
No, you're a guy. You played a lot of football. Two different schools. This offensive line coming into the year had a lot of hype around it. How does this O line compare to some of the other ones you've been able to run behind?
Nah, this O-line is great, man. We got guys up there that can move, move piles. Like I said, it just sometimes the game plan requires us to pass it more. You know, if we get behind, we got to spread it out. But I think, you know, in these next few weeks, you guys are going to see us, you know, be able to play like, you know, downhill football and be able to utilize our O-line and tight ends to get downhill, make plays in the run game. Like y'all know how it is. Sometimes it just every game is not going to be a heavy run game. You know, the way football is going, sometimes it requires you spread the defense out, you know, and just make guys play in space. But we can get the run game going these next few weeks.
Thanks, Tom.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.